Have you seen that? Spark and Dorgu lately? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. The shot that says it all. Here's a perfect example of how his mindset has shifted. In that match against Arsenal, Dorgu rattled the post with a rocket. From distance. At first glance, sure, it's just another decent attempt. But here's the key. Dorgu later admitted that last season, he wouldn't have even tried that shot. He didn't feel confident enough. That's huge. When a young player starts believing in their own ability enough to take those risks, that's when you know something's changed, not just technically, but mentally. And that kind of growth could make a massive difference in what kind of season he, and United, has ahead Amorim's system. A perfect fit for Dorgu. One of the most intriguing parts of Patrick Dorgu's recent interview was how he spoke about Ruben Amorim's tactical setup. As you probably know, there's been a lot of debate around whether Amorim's system can really thrive in the Premier League. But Dorgu, he's fully convinced it can. He talked about his journey through different roles, starting out as a wing-back, back in Denmark, then shifting to left-back at Lecce, and even playing as a winger before arriving at United. Now, under Amorim, he's returned to wing-back, and he's loving it. It's just easier to attack from wing-back than from full-back, Dorgu said. The role gives him freedom to push forward while still fulfilling his defensive responsibilities. And that's exactly what Amorim is asking of him. More attacking runs, getting into the box, creating chances from wide areas. So here's the question. Is wingback truly Dorgu's best position? Or would you rather see him pushed higher up or held deeper? Drop your tactical takes below. We want to hear from you. The flexibility factor, one of the smartest insights Dorgu shared, was about the tactical flexibility within Amorim's system. Critics often say the 3-4-3 setup is too rigid for the Premier League, but Dorgu doesn't see it that way. He explained that, depending on the opponent, the formation can shift. Players can drop back, making it look like a 4-3-3 or adjust their positioning to respond to different in-game scenarios. It's not really about the system, he said. It's more about how you use it. That's pretty mature thinking from a 20-year-old, right? He also had high praise for Amorim as a coach, calling him a really good guy who stays positive and always defends his players. With United out of European competition this season, there's more training time on the table. That extra time could be key in helping the squad truly absorb Amorim's philosophy. The bold Premier League claim everyone's talking about. Now, here's where things get especially interesting. When asked about United's goals this season, Dorgu didn't hold back. His words? 100%, we are aiming to win the Premier League. Let that sink in. Internally, United's realistic target is a return to European competition. Management has been planning a serious title challenge by 2028. But this young Danish defender thinks United should be going for it right now. We are Manchester United, so that's always going to be our goal, he added. And honestly, that's the kind of ambition fans want to hear, isn't it? But it also raises a fair question. Is Dorgu being overly optimistic, or is this exactly the kind of mentality United needs at the moment? What do you think? Should the players be setting their sights that high this season? The reality check-off. Course, ambition is one thing. Reality is another. As much as we admire Dorgu's belief, United are still a long way from title-winning form. That 1-1 draw with Fulham was a sobering reminder of where things currently stand. Performances need to improve, not just confidence. Still, maybe that's the exact kind of mindset this squad needs, players who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Because sometimes belief has to come before results. So what's your take? Reckless optimism or necessary confidence? As United continue to build for the future, Patrick Dorgu had some pretty interesting things to say about the new arrivals, especially Matheus Cunha. Apparently, when Cunha first joined from Wolves, the very first thing he said to Dorgu was, "Just don't kick me." a playful nod to their clash at Old Trafford last season, where Dorgu picked up a yellow for a hard challenge on him. Dorgu describes Cunha as a real character, outgoing, always talking, and seriously funny. But beyond the banter, there's a growing connection between the two on the pitch. Dorgu believes their styles complement each other well. Cunha's ability to drive at defenders and beat his man could work perfectly alongside Dorgu's overlapping runs and attacking movement. I feel like my runs and what I can do will help him create more space to play, Dorgu said. It's clear the two are already thinking about how they can help each other thrive. How excited are you about the Dorgu-Cunha link-up? Could that duo be the key to unlocking United's attack? The Højlund situation. One of the more delicate topics Dorgu addressed was the situation with Rasmus Højlund. He revealed that Højlund is his closest friend at the club, not just because they're both Danish, but because they've known each other since their youth football days back home, with Højlund having been left out of multiple matchday squads. Recently, and the transfer rumors swirling, Dorgu handled the question with care, but honesty. Obviously, we don't know if he's leaving. He's training with us and he's part of the team, he said, but he also acknowledged the reality of modern football. No one's really secure here. Still, no matter what happens, he said he'll continue seeing Højlund through the Danish national team. So what do you think? Should United be doing more to reintegrate Højlund into the squad? Or is it time to consider moving on?